Gloves of the Growling Underdog. A melee attack rolls while surrounded by 2 or more foes. What kind of weapon? What kind of... It doesn't say. It doesn't say. Okay. I think... Oh, okay. That's not nice. Evocation cantrip. It's like, oh.
Yes, my desire. Closer, my sweet. I will wrap you and bind you and bite you and eat you.
Not enough. Not enough. Oh boy. I do have inspiration. Okay, let's roll again. I don't want to kill the spideys. For those who don't know, I love spiders. I think they're very interesting.
Delicious, I do not know. But cruel and sharp, yes. Bindable and wrappable and biteable. Yes. You must open the door.
Careful, I might. Should be easy.
There we go. Oh, what was going on there for a second? Release the spideys. Maybe I should have done this first, but I wasn't sure.
No one stopped me yet.
Praise his ever-bleeding axe. Praise his throne of flaming iron. Praise Maglobiet.
You know Maglobiet, a tyrannical deity who treats his goblinoid followers as slaves.
Trying to interrupt my prayers? Scared of a real god? You're as goomless as the rest of them. Oh, that's rich. A free world? And how come I'm locked up like a bloody elf? I'll tell you why. 'Cause I'm loyal to Maglobiet. 'Cause I ain't having my head turned by some upstart god. Maglobiet's looked out for me since I was knee-high to a walk pup. Bollocks to this absolute, I say, and bollocks to you and all.
Does it have advantage? Can I push her off the edge? No, I can't.
That favors the fearless.
Another parasite.
I don't think
Collect
I've
it.
ever seen
It might
him
be
deal
useful.
that much damage. Fuck yeah, okay. Let's, ooh. Cyanide's fire. Once per short rest, you can encase a target in...
The ringleaders have to die. The very natural order of things is in danger. Thanks to them.
All the leaders are
You
dead.
did it! You actually did it! The leader's dead! Praise Sylvanus. No, that's not right. Praise you, my friend. The Grove owes you a debt beyond measure.
Wow, better than Christians.
Killing's never my first choice. But those three were too dangerous to leave alive.
Yeah.
You sound all but deranged by blood. But I suppose even a feral wolf has a caring hound at heart.
Return to the Grove. I'll make my own way there. I can see to some matters there, and we can discuss what comes next amidst more bucolic surroundings than here.
Okay, so, last time I was playing, I was trying to find a way out of here, that was a little bit safer than going out the front door. I realized, because I was just gonna go ahead and like run out the front door, just, you know, get back to the Grove and like reunite with Halsin and whatnot. And I thought that that would be like a simple thing that I didn't need to do on camera. Oh boy, was it way more fucking difficult. So instead, I have not found a way out of here where I don't get decimated thus far. However, I did find, or at least I believe I found, the way to the Night Song. So I think that's what we're gonna do here in a minute. I might just kill these guys off since, you know, free XP, but I'm playing a RPG and I'm not just hunting for XP. So anyways, if I can remember where I was going to do this, because I did get there before and then I realized where I was and I went, oh, I probably should be recording this. So we definitely could have been using these for something, but
Keep your
okay.
distance, darling. Simple.
That's curious.
Okay. I haven't gone over here, I don't think. I can't remember. Because I was trying not to upset the goblins who were around, but now I don't care because I've killed most of them.
All right.
Oh, it's a little... I have
That thing
found...
is small, and I am not.
Yeah, I have found a couple of places where if you were a smaller character, you might be able to squeeze through.
Have to keep going.
But we are not small characters. In fact, my character is quite large. So it's not gonna work for us.
Seems simple enough.
Keep a blade close. Hardly a challenge.
You know, you really don't have to be rolling this high. I have a natural +7.
Over there.
Okay, I think we're going in the right direction. Yeah, I think it's this store.
Let's see.
Yeah, it should be this door. Retracing my steps is hard sometimes. So this lady in here, we need to kill her, the High Priestess.
Nice and easy.
You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order.
Need to stay focused.
Okay, everyone is in the queue. Okay, good.
This feels good.
Man, I keep forgetting that I can hit objects in my area, and that would, you know, do so much more. It's okay. Oh, she fell.
No holding back.
Okay, well now we're gonna hit that.
Oh, so much.
I'm surprised that didn't hit her at all, but whatever. Really? She's on the ground. Goodness. Looks like a struggle to get up.
This is my time.
Nice.
Still on my feet.
She's very angry, you know, throwing boxes everywhere.
Battle favors the fearless.
You know, some may call this cheaty, I call it strategy. So people want to complain. I'm so sorry. If I know there are tactics that make things
Best be on
easier,
my way.
I am going to use them to my advantage because that's just how I like to play games like this. I like to be tactical. Ooh, I think that's a different one I haven't seen. An excerpt from the ongoing metatext Rebound by Iosipha Elgin, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denir for her heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatext, her gods an annal of lost and hidden knowledge. My cat is crying in the hallway. Of what value is a life? Far too esoteric a topic to warrant any serious critical consideration between these pages, surely, or so it would seem at first glance. But once we push aside the mysticism and dewy-eyed sentiment so often clouding our assessment, it is clear that across all the spinning planes, each and every life does indeed have a quantifiable value. It is simply that not all are equally valuable. Consider. We already know that the destruction of our material form is not the end. If anything, our souls are more free after death, transcending planar barriers in search of a resting place that best befits our deeds, beliefs, and the station in life. But even this assessment is subject to market forces, Lord Kalimvor weighing our souls against how thoroughly we have given them over to other gods, empowering them in turn. There is, of course, an alternate route, not the end of the path, but the chance to retread it. Clerics across the realm wield the power to return life to any soul deemed worthy or willing enough. It is strange, then, that these so frequently intersect with those deemed wealthy enough for the components for such a spell that are beyond the means of most mortals. I have interviewed those who have made such a return, and in truth have found them to be the most dull and unimaginative sort that cannot possibly imagine what it is they were so eager to return to. If a true assessment of the journey is to be made, then there is simply no replacement for embarking upon it oneself. Perhaps one day this great volume of learning will make me worthy enough to walk that path and wealthy enough to return. Ooh. Okay. Disorders of the nerves and mind. The true and impossible adventures of Tenebrux Morrow. The illustrated adventures of Baldur. Let's read that one. This book is packed full of tales of adventure. The monsters are ferocious, the men are muscled, the women are buxom, and the clothing is easily torn. Something is cleft in twain on every other page, although you do find a passage that's a little less bloody. The woman's eyes were dusky, filled with mystery and promise. Baldurin was intrigued. Anything? He asked. Anything, she said. Just name it, and it can be yours. And what do you want in return? Oh, just a small thing, she smiled. Baldurin laughed. Nothing about him was small. I want your soul, Baldurin, she sighed. Give me your spirit, and whatever you desire shall be yours. Baldurin considered this for a moment. Very well. I want a turnip. She hesitated. Your soul in exchange for a turnip? A nice turnip, nodded Baldurin. Very well. Dark smoke swirled around the woman, whose skin was turning red. Then you shall... The next couple of pages have been torn out. When the story resumes, the woman, now fully revealed as the devil, is kneeling at Baldurin's feet. Curse you, Baldurin, I am bound to you, yours to call upon when you need me, and your soul is your own once more. Let that be a lesson to you, laughed Baldurin. Never underestimate the power of a turnip. What the fuck? Okay, that's mine. Though I only want one, please. Okay. Research Pulma. Fly pack is useful. Bones in her wardrobe, you know. Definitely something she wears from time to time. Same. This bed is absolutely destroyed. This is the thing we need. Most of the pages in this age journal have been hastily torn out, perhaps for kindling. Thus the interlocking circles will bring the full moons to match the stars, while casting darkness where it belongs at the bottom. That chasm to the Underdarks will stay sealed. I confess the design is not foolproof to outsiders, but I had to sacrifice complexity for material resilience. I've always wondered why Selune took me from the Hall of Wonders to serve at this temple as a priestess. Perhaps this was the reason. So that is important to... Ooh! To figuring out the puzzle. Ooh. Though the book is mildewed and covered with what seems to be imprints of animal guts, one recipe in particular is still legible. There is joy in helping others that I never knew, while I myself never had any talent for manipulating the weave directly. I cannot get the look of wonder off Nikro's face out of my head. That look he had when he imbued this potion. It fills my body with a soothing electricity I had thought impossible. Recipe for 1 elixir of arcane cultivation. Vitriol of weave moss, supplement of belladonna. In small doses, the supplement to the weave moss vitriol. In small doses, add the supplement to the weave moss vitriol, being careful to mix thoroughly until both extracts are seamlessly combined. Shudder on a low fire and leave in the sun until the arcane energy becomes tangible. The last paragraph has been encircled thrice. Once in blood. As always, when in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3. Thrice the same ingredient forms an extract excellent. Okay. Nice. We'll take that. Give these to Will. Okay. Oh, I didn't even check this. Ooh. Maybe a Starian? I can't remember if I gave him a necklace or not. It does not look like it. Awesome. That'll be very useful for him. Okay.
Let's get going. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Okay, we used both their short rests already. It's just me who's missing health, though. And I can heal myself.
Take you.
Something. Not great, but it's something. So this... So, from what I understood from what I was reading...
With moons and stars. This must be the seal mentioned in that journal.
Yes. So from what I understood...
Better take a closer look.
It seemed like they had all the light surrounding this to keep it closed. So I assumed that you put all the dark pieces in the circle. And from what I understand, I was correct on that.
This goes very far down. We'll have to go in to see the bottom.
And then there's a lever over here.
Let's see what this does.
Now, before that opened up, I'm not sure if it's actually supposed to be open or if I'm just having a graphical error, because that could be. I also just need to light the place because, man, I cannot see. Okay. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Okay, I wasn't sure. I guess we'll see if we can survive down here. Oh boy.
Goblins are such vile little parasites.
Not the vilest any of us have seen of late, unfortunately.
Moonstone. So as I
What's hiding
suspected,
here?
this should be... Oh. Okay, not the way I thought that we were gonna open that. This should be the way to the Night Song, which is the legendary item Aridin and his group were talking about trying to find. And I will love rubbing it in his face that we find it. Hopefully.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning.
What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps?
The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that.
They do know how to write them in Cormyr, don't they?
Well met, I am Raphael.
Very much at your service. It's not every day one meets such a cavalier sinner as yourself. A true, bloody pleasure. I'm rather the admirer of the sanguine arts, even if I wasn't quite born under a killing moon myself. Shall we withdraw? We have much to discuss, to our mutual satisfaction.
This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes.
Come.
But I'm trying to get the Night Song. Why are you taking me? Ah!
There, middle of somewhere. The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Are you not entertained? Well, far be it from me to disappoint. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Come now, why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that. Take all the time you need, but make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease. Ah, yes, the tongue. Yet another piece of pleasurable anatomy you'll soon have to do without. All those pretty little symptoms. Sundering skin, dissolving guts. They haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Why? Is he supposed to show up here? I mean, if you've played the beta, he shows up normally when you're at camp sleeping. So that for him to show up here, it feels really weird. Like weirdly specific or weirdly... I don't know. It just feels strange. I wonder if he just shows up at a certain point in your playthrough, no matter where you're at. So the moonstone, I don't know if I need to be doing something with that. There is a lever here, although... Okay. I'm wondering... Ooh! Okay, there's stuff down there. Okay.
Get back!
That was incredibly lucky.
More effort than a pit of spikes.
I did not.
Credit where it's due.
I did not realize there was a Minotaur. I'm lucky he only had 10 hit points. I should probably be a little more careful.
What a day.
Let's start hiding.
Yes,
please. Go search.
What a day. I could really use some shut-eye.
Minotaur didn't even have anything on him.
Silent as the grave.
So what would... Why would the worshipper...
Spent much time in the Underdark?
The blade slayed a death dog or six, crossed a few dwergar. I never was scared of the shadows.
What's that?
So many crevices.
What have we here?
I mean, obviously they wanted to close the Underdark so, like, terrible things couldn't crawl out of it, but at the same time, was there... It's interesting for them to even have such a thing. Ugh. What is...
There is work to do.
Moon Maiden. It does do one more point of damage. But the Moon Maiden is also Sune, who fights her paragon in a way. So probably just gonna sell it. I would love to have her use the Faithbreaker, but she is not proficient in it.
Waiting with bated breath.
Okay. I should probably keep leading with Mysterion, since he is the sneakiest. What is this?
It's mine now.
These fungal spores are everywhere.
Oh boy. Okay. There is a Minotaur. Is the Minotaur affected by the... Ooh. affected by the spores? It doesn't seem like it, but maybe.
Such depth to the shadows. I don't care what others say about the Underdark. It's beautiful down here.
I've spent long enough in the dark. It gets old.
It is beautiful, I agree.
All right. Vacant as an orc skull.
If we tried to pass... That's very rude, Astarion. If we tried to pass through this, would it hurt us? What is this? A sword in the stone. Ooh. Okay.
The hells was that? We better not get buried down here.
Oh. You can harvest those. Cool. So... I just want to know. I just want to know if it hurts. If it hurts, I will...
More are coming.
That voice. What was that?
They're coming. They're coming.
Careful. If we can hear it, perhaps it can hear us.
They're coming. You're coming.
That's unsettling. I probably should have my character be doing these.
Better not be cursed.
A slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil.
My intelligence. I didn't think so. That's okay. I can just try pulling on it. My strength is pretty high. Though I could re-roll. I'll try. Yeah, I didn't think so. I think this is not destined for us. That's okay.
You can't recall anything this esoteric. There are too many rituals about swords to count.
Fair. Of course. Of course.
It feels like you're warring with 10 people for the blade. But with another hard yank, the weapon slips free from the stone.
Ooh, rare. 4 to 13. 1d10 or d8 plus 3. Probably because I don't have proficiency with it. Melody. Interesting. So this could be a... I'm very curious. I'm not sure what I would do with that, but that's very cool. I mean, I can't use it, but I mean, I could, but the rolls would not be very good with it. I suppose I could give it to Lae'zel if I decide to get her, but thus far, I'm not positive that I'm interested in grabbing her character. Should I go for the Minotaur? It's over here somewhere.
Oh. I stand ready.
I don't need any attention right now. Never wanted the easy path.
Need to keep focused.
I'm gonna save just in case, because oh boy.
Mustn't let anyone see.
If this isn't important, move unseen. Let's hope for gold. Broken bones. Must have fallen.
Okay. I don't know where the other one went. Maybe we should go downward. See where the other came from. Oh, back there. I don't know if my druid could talk to them. I'm not sure.
Tim asks, known to cause confusion, best not get too close.
You know, that's a great time for spores to explode and make me giggle, is when I'm hiding from Minotaurs. Okay. What do I want to do? If I make it up there, looks like there's more stuff to explore over there. Though I don't think that I can. I don't know. So it's gonna cause us to laugh a lot if we go down there.
seen.
No one else is aggroed yet. There he is. Nice critical hit. Okay. Awesome. Okay.
Bit of caution never hurt.
Okay, okay, okay. Oh. Okay,
Outmaneuver them.
I can only use that once, so I should only use it when I absolutely need to. Okay.
With haste.
Coming through.
Got to focus. Onward.
I only got 18. Okay.
This way.
Where's the other one? Here. Okay. So we gotta kind of balance. Oh! Okay, okay, okay. Shit. Well, at least he doesn't have full health. I'm gonna keep running.
On the victor's path. Today you fall.
Talk to me.
Okay. I don't think he can hit me if he's prone. Can he? Does he really get... Okay, he doesn't. I didn't think so. Oh. Okay, I'm a little nervous. He's still prone. I'm gonna go up. Step even further. And then... Really? So we don't have enough movement for that, but we do for just a regular. Whatever. Oh boy. I'm gonna stay down here. I can't do it to them. Yeah, I didn't think so. That is okay. I'm gonna invoke duplicity. Then we're gonna run. Okay. Good. Okay, okay, okay. Really? Really? Okay.
Can't give up. Not now.
Thank you. Okay, at least she's not dead. We're just gonna hit him. Okay, okay.
At the ready.
Ma'am, please come back. Okay.
Let's have a look.
We're definitely gonna need to take a rest after this. Amulet of the Unworthy. Ooh. Resistance to slashing, but vulnerability to bludgeoning. That could be useful. I worry. Maybe I'll give it to... Does Will already have... Someone's chosen. It just gives him a spell. What does it do? Oh! It's a healing spell. But possibly falls asleep. Okay, I'll leave him with that. Maybe...
What am I to do?
Shadowheart doesn't have a necklace, so maybe I'll give it to her.
Live in more interesting times.
My faith protects me.
Okay. Equipped, and we're gonna take a rest. Yes. Oh yeah, I put on her clothing, Minthara's clothing for while I'm at the camp. It's a beautiful place to camp, to be honest. Little mushy rooms. I mean, I have to agree with Shadowheart. This is a beautiful area. I understand why Astarion would get tired of it eventually, but if I could live down here, man, I would. Oh, we left the music for down here. Now, I think... I did not look in this, I just... Bicorn of the Sea Beast. Needle of the Outlaw Rogue. I will give that to Astarion. Give that to Will. We don't have anyone that uses a lute. I don't know if I'll actually wear that or not. Maybe Astarion could use that. I don't know what else would put away. Maybe that.
Very well.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. Not yet, I'm afraid. But my expectations are very, very high.
I mean, I'm not expecting Velo to come with the cure, but maybe he will eventually. That'd be cool.
You know, I've been thinking, and I think there's something I should tell you. Nothing big or terrible, just a small little detail about me that hasn't come up naturally. It's just that I happen to be a...
you can even see his bites on his neck right now.
And by rights, I should be cinders, blowing in the wind. But something's protecting me. The same something that's kept us from turning into mind flayers, no doubt. But that's neither here nor there. What matters is everything's out in the open now. Because we trust each other. Exactly. I knew I could rely on you. Just like you can rely on me. Now, was there anything else?
I feel like because my character has natural bloodlust, they would not care if they work with the vampire. They'd be kind of intrigued, honestly. More than anything. Ooh, everyone's got different clothing now for their...
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him? I suppose it was a lot to take in. A devil sought us out, teased us with his help, but he also stared as if we were the banquet, rather than the one on the table. We can't hedge our bets here. Best we decide how to deal with him, if at all. Good, you got there eventually. He's clever. My order uses the same tactic when dealing with enemies of Shah. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us. Aren't you glad that I am? It's an effective trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael. You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask? She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell. What, besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
Yeah.
It's a deal. No, I can't. Quite literally, I mean. With my memories suppressed, I can't betray Shah's secrets. But I can't remember much of myself either. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored.
Okay.
All that's happened. You have a talent for understatement, you know that? Specifics, please. I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have razed that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with.
For sure.
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
Okay. Let's see. Where is William? Wilham? Sir, where are you? Where are you? Are you all the way over here? Oh, next to Withers.
The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think?
Yes.
Refuse him no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost's always too great. That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with. And then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Good words, good words. Why does Withers stand like me? Just kidding. Okay. I think that's everything that I can interact with. I think I saw that there was an achievement for just using alcohol as your supplies. So I want to try and do that and see if I have enough. I really just have one under what I need. Ugh. Okay. That is alright. Alright. She goes, huh?
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. You haven't been using the parasite's power. You think you don't need it.
I don't.
But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Holsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places. Yes. Holsin is correct. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you.
Oh.
You were lucky that Holsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites were merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
I don't trust you, but...
I'm not sure yet. To find the answers, we must first find the source. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the true souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you. It's complicated, but I'm an adventurer. Just like you. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells. They need me. I have to go.
Back.
The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
Okay, he has something new to tell me.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
Sir,
I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over. You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you.
I don't know, based on what Halson and the Dream Man have said, I don't think you can just...
You only have a matter of days to live. Don't dally, my friend.
I don't think that would work. I will save and let him do it just because I'm curious. But I highly doubt, I highly, 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 highly doubt that is going to work.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have. It's not too...
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
Don't fidget.
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns. Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it!
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement. Stop. Now?
I can't handle it.
Wise.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then
Oh
reaching
no.
into his bag.
No, 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 no.
We're nearly there.
No. Okay. That is absolutely it.
As you wish. But
no, I'm glad. I'm glad I said no to that. Yikes. There's not much that gets to me, but that definitely does. Okay, let's see. How long have I been recording for? A little over an hour. Okay. So I'm going to stop here where I'm at, and then I will return at another point.